What a match! The Springboks have done it again, taking home an 18-12 victory against the All Blacks in Cape Town. This wasn't just another game, it was a battle, with momentum shifting back and forth all the way through. The Springboks, showing incredible resilience, managed to score 2 tries to secure the win, leaving the All Blacks to rely solely on penalties for their points. If you're a fan of the All Blacks, write "Go All Blacks" in the comments and subscribe to the channel. Siya Kolisi and Malcolm Marx were the heroes for the Boks, both crossing the whitewash. Handré Pollard contributed with a conversion and a penalty, while Sasha Feinberg-Mngomezulu added a 3-pointer off the tee. Damian McKenzie, on the other hand, kept the All Blacks in the game with 4 penalties, but it just wasn't enough to topple the reigning world champions. This victory is huge for the Springboks. Not only are they inching closer to winning the Rugby Championship, but they've also claimed the Freedom Cup for the first time in 15 years. Can you believe it's been that long? And as if that wasn't enough, this win marks their 2nd straight victory over the All Blacks in this year's tournament and their 4th in a row overall. Talk about dominance. The match was fierce from the very start. Both teams tested each other in the early stages, but the Springboks had the upper hand in the scrums, forcing the All Blacks onto the back foot within the first 10 minutes. Jasper Wiese's yellow card gave the All Blacks an early chance, and McKenzie capitalized with the first points of the game. But before long, Sevu Reece found himself in the sin bin too, evening the playing field. The physicality was off the charts, with bone-crunching tackles and relentless rucks. McKenzie added another 3 points for the All Blacks after Grant Williams was penalized at the breakdown. The Springboks responded with a Pollard penalty before the All Blacks extended their lead to 9-3 at the half. After the break, McKenzie narrowly missed a 53-meter penalty, but the Boks came charging back. Collis's try in the 50th minute put the home team in the lead, and Feinberg-Mngomezulu, replacing Pollard, soon added another penalty to stretch their advantage. McKenzie's 4th penalty kept the All Blacks within striking distance, but with missed opportunities from both teams, the game was still up for grabs heading into the final minutes. Things took a dramatic turn when Tyrell Lomax was yellow-carded for a shoulder charge on Cheslin Kolbe in the 72nd minute. The Springboks seized the moment, setting up a line-out that ended with Marx crossing the try line for the decisive score. Despite a valiant effort from the All Blacks, the Springboks walked away with the win and the Freedom Cup. If you love following All Blacks rugby, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. We've got more incredible match breakdowns, interviews, and behind-the-scenes content coming your way. So, what did you think of the game? Are the Springboks just too good right now? Or can the All Blacks bounce back? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Tullo, All Blacks player ratings v Springboks. Devastating rookie shines, but Razors men blown away by Bok Bomb squad. Wallace Satiti and Cody Taylor were standouts in the defeat to the Springboks. Following their 18-12 defeat to the Springboks, here is how we rated the All Blacks players after an engrossing clash in Cape Town. 15. Will Jordan. Popped up in different holes around the pitch and always looked a threat with the ball in hand. Also came up with some decent defensive efforts too. Suited the system well at 15. Rating, 6. 14. Sevu Reece. Copped a needless yellow card for a clumsy challenge on Willie Luru in the first half, but made up for it with some decent work on both sides of the ball. Rating, 6. 13. Rico Ione. Kept pretty quiet when in midfield, but looked much more threatening when deployed on the wing. Was a real handful out wide and used his space to good effect. He shone on the wing during his early international career, and this could be a good way to use him moving forward. Rating, 7. 12. Jordie Barrett. A solid showing for the most part. Took a lot of the load off Damian McKenzie, and linked up well with the likes of Will Jordan and Sevu Reece early on. Also dealt with the pressure from Pieter-Steph du Toit, Siya Kolisi, and Damien de Allende well. Rating, 6. 11. Mark Telia. A shaky start to the game, but grew into it. As expected, he went looking for the ball and came up with some nice carries. Rating, 6. 10. Damian McKenzie. Looked calm for the most part and pulled the strings well around the park. However, His late missed kick ultimately came back to haunt his side as the Springboks struck with a crucial try just minutes after. Rating 6. 9 Cortez Radama. Consistent quick ball, which added much-needed zip to the All Blacks attack. Also combined well with Mackenzie, giving him the freedom to play his game. Radama put his body on the line in the breakdown and produced some nice turnovers. Rating 7. 8 Artie Savia. Quiet by his usual standards, but still managed to drag his side over the gain line with solid carries. Like a lot of the pack, he made a real mess of the Springboks breakdown, limiting their opportunities. Rating 7. 7 Sam Cane. As usual, he ran his blood to water in defense. Constantly threw himself into the breakdown and produced some thumping tackles. Rating 7. 6 Wallace Satiti. A big task coming in for the impressive Ethan Blackadder. But Satiti lived up to the billing with a great showing. He constantly looked to get his hands on the ball and produced devastating carries. He also packed a punch in defense and was a nuisance at the breakdown, slowing down the box ball. Rating 9. 5 Tupou Vaa'i. A busy shift from the lock. Brought plenty of physicality to proceedings with solid involvements on both sides of the ball. Rating 6. For Scott Barrett. A consistent threat at the breakdown, playing a big role in the All Blacks getting the upper hand in that area. Added a solid platform at the lineout as well. Rating 6. 3 Tyrell Lomax. Mixed fortunes in the scrum but looked tidy around the park. Came up with strong tackles and contributed to the attack with some delicious passes. Unfortunately, he copped a yellow card at the end of the game, which allowed South Africa to close out the game. Rating 5. 2 Cody Taylor. Looked back to his best for large parts of the game. Made plenty of work for himself in attack and broke through the Springboks defense on multiple occasions. Rating 8. 1 Tamati Williams. Had the better of Malherbe in the scrum and, like Lomax, also produced lovely flashes in attack with deft hands. Rating 7. Replacements. A mixed showing from the All Blacks bench, and once again struggled to halt the late South African momentum. TJ Perenara, Anton Lienert-Brown, and Beauden Barrett added a new dynamic to the attack, but the forwards couldn't match up to the physicality of the Springboks' bomb squad. The power in the attack notably dropped after Wallace Satiti was replaced. The replacements couldn't match the impact of the starters. Rating 4. Overall, the All Blacks showed moments of brilliance, but the bench's lack of impact continues to be an issue. The Springboks' physicality and late-game surge overwhelmed the All Blacks once again. They'll need to address these concerns if they hope to stay competitive. If you're a fan of the All Blacks, write "Go All Blacks" in the comments and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from the All Blacks. What did you think of this game? Do you agree with the ratings? Let us know in the comments below. Springboks claim epic double over All Blacks, ending 15-year wait for Freedom Cup glory. Wow, what an intense match. The Springboks have done it again, claiming an 18-12 victory over the All Blacks in Cape Town, ending a 15-year drought for the Freedom Cup. If you're a fan of the All Blacks, write "Go All Blacks" in the comments and subscribe to the channel. This game had everything: grit, heart, and some truly bone-crunching collisions. It was a battle from start to finish, with both teams going all out, but the Springboks came out on top, sealing their 4th straight win over New Zealand. The game started with both teams feeling each other out, but as the clock ticked, the hits got harder and the intensity skyrocketed. The Boks struck first with a try from their captain Sia Khaleesi, and not long after, Malcolm Marx powered over for the match winner. Damian McKenzie, on the All Blacks side, did his best to keep his team in the fight, scoring all of New Zealand's points with 4 penalties, but it just wasn't enough. The Boks have been relentless this year in the Rugby Championship, and this win puts them in a prime position to take the title. Their defense was rock solid, and their set-piece dominance really shined, especially in the scrums. At one point, Eben Etzebeth thought head crossed the whitewash, but the TMO ruled it out. It was that kind of game close, nail-biting, and full of drama. If you love games like this one, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on any All Blacks action. We're going to be bringing you every key moment, every try and every heart-stopping tackle as we move forward. You won't want to miss a thing. In the end, despite a valiant effort, the All Blacks just couldn't break through the Springbok defense. A couple of missed penalties didn't help either, with Mackenzie missing crucial kicks in the dying stages. Tyrell Lomax's yellow card with less than 10 minutes to go didn't do the All Blacks any favors, and Marks took full advantage, scoring what would be the decisive try for the Boks. So, what do you think? Can the All Blacks bounce back from this? Is this the Springboks' year to dominate international rugby? Let us know in the comments.